In our voyage through the intricate tapestry of life, we often encounter waves that threaten to unsettle our boat. Today, we gather to discuss a philosophy, a way of sailing through these waves with a steadfast heart and clear vision. This philosophy is not just a strategy, but a way of life, a mindset that empowers us to face life challenges with grace and composure. It's the art of acting as if nothing bothers you, the art of resilience and unflappability. Picture yourself in the midst of a storm where the winds are fierce and the water's choppy. In this scenario, the natural instinct is to panic. To let fear take the helm. However, there exists an alternative, a path less traveled, yet profoundly more rewarding. This path is about maintaining an inner calm, a stoic resolve in the face of turmoil. It's about staying tall when everything around us is trying to pull you down. Now, one might wonder, why is this mindset so essential? The answer lies in the fundamental nature of our existence, life. In all its beauty and complexity, it's unpredictable. We face a spectrum of experience, some that lift us and others that challenges us. These challenges come in various forms: personal setbacks, professional obstacles, unexpected life events. It's not the presence of these challenges that defines us, but rather how we respond to them. This is where the power of our mindset comes into play. Our mental and mindset, it is the lens through which we view the world. It shapes our perception, our reaction, and ultimately our reality. When we cultivate a mindset of resilience, we choose to approach life's challenges not as insurmountable problems, but as opportunities to grow, to learn, and to emerge strongly. It's important to clarify, acting as if nothing bothers us doesn't mean ignoring our problems and living in denial. It's about acknowledging these challenges, but not allowing them to dominate our thoughts and emotions. It's about recognizing that while we may not have control over external events, we have absolute control over how we respond to them. This concept of developing an inner fortitude, a composure that stays intact even when the world around us is in disarray. It's about mastering the art of emotional balance, where we can experience life in full spectrum without being overwhelmed by its highs and lows. As we delve deeper into this exploration, we will uncover the layers that constitute this resilient mindset. We will draw insights from those who have navigated turbulent waters with unwavering calm. We will discuss practical strategies to cultivate this inner strength. And we will learn how to apply this principle in our daily lives. The journey towards mastering the art of unflappability is both challenging and rewarding. It's a journey of self-discovery, of pushing boundaries, and of redefining what's possible. As we embark on this journey, let us open ourselves to the lesson it has to offer. Let us embrace the wisdom of remaining calm under pressure and acting as if nothing bothers us, not as a facade, but as a testament to our inner thoughts. This journey is not just about facing the storms of life. It's about learning to dance in the rain, to find peace amidst chaos, and to curve a path of serenity through the tumultuous landscape of life. As we continue this exploration, remember the power to remain unflustered in the face of adversity lies within each of us. Our adventure into the realm of resilience begins now, setting the stage for a transformative experience that will empower us to face life with a new perspective. As we set sail on this journey of self-discovery, understanding what agitates our seas becomes crucial. It's in the identification of these common stressors in our lives that we find the keys to our resilience. Each of us, in our unique ways, faces a myriad of challenges. These challenges range from personal struggle like health and relationship to professional hurdles such as career advancement and work-life balance. Beyond these, broader social pressure and global events also cast their shadows upon us. The significance of these stressors lies not in their more presence, but in the psychological impact they have on us. Stress, often perceived as an unwelcome guest, can actually be a powerful teacher. It teaches us about our vulnerabilities, our strengths, and our capacity to adapt. However, left unchecked, stress can become a destructive force, eroding our happiness, health, and productivity. It can cloud judgment, strain our relationship, and impede our progress. The trick then is not to avoid stress, but to understand and manage it. Understanding stress requires us to look inward and acknowledge our feelings. It's about recognizing when we're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and frustrated. This self-awareness is the first step in transforming our relationship with stress. Remember, stress is not an indicator of weakness. It's a human response to the demand. But how do we handle these difficulties? The answer lies in the power of perception. Our perception is the paintbrush with which we color our experience. It's the lens through which we interpret the world around us. When we shift our perception, we shift our reality. This isn't about painting over the challenges of life with an unrealistic view of the optimism, but about choosing to see these challenges in a different light. Consider when faced with a difficult situation, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we could ask, "What can I learn from this?" This simple shift in questioning doesn't change the situation, but it changes how we approach it. It turns a problem into an opportunity, a stumbling block into a stepping stone. This change in perspective is not an overnight transformation. It's a skill that requires practice, patience, and persistence. It involves consciously choosing to focus on solution rather than problem, on opportunities rather than obstacles. It's not about seeing the potential for growth in every challenge and the possibility of victory in every defeat. Moreover, our perception shapes our responses. When we perceive a situation as a threat, our body reacts accordingly, triggering a stress response. But when we view the same situation as a challenge, our response changes. We become more focused, engaged, and equipped to handle the situation. This doesn't mean that the situation ceases to be difficult, but our approach to it becomes more constructive. As we delve deeper into understanding our stressors and their impact, we also begin to appreciate the intricacies of life among humans. Our thoughts and beliefs play a crucial role in how we handle stress. Negative thoughts and beliefs can trap us in a cycle of stress and anxiety. Conversely, positive thoughts and beliefs can empower us to rise above our challenges. The journey to mastering our stressors is not just about building resilience. It's about transforming our relationship with the challenge of life. It's about learning to navigate through the rough waters in the sense of purpose and poise. It's about understanding that while we may not be controlled the waves that life sends us way, we can certainly learn to surf them. In the exploration of what bothers us, we uncover not just sources of our stress, but also the immense potential within us to overcome them. We learn that the power to change our experience lies within our grasp and our ability to shift our perception. As we continue on this journey, we move toward a deeper understanding, not of the challenges we face, but of ourselves. We move toward a place of strength and serenity, equipped to handle whatever life throws our way. As we journey further, immersing ourselves in the wisdom of unflappability, it's enlightening to look back at history and draw inspiration from those who have exemplified resilience. Throughout the ages, countless figures have stood as a beacon of calmness amidst chaos. From the Stoic philosophers of ancient Greece who preached the virtue of inner peace to modern-day leaders who navigate the turbulent waters of social changes. These individuals remind us that the art of unflappability is not only possible. Consider the story of Stoic philosopher Seneca, despite facing immense personal and political trials, he maintained a demeanor of composure and reason. His writings still resonate today, emphasize the importance of controlling one's inner states, regardless of external circumstances. In more recent times, we've seen leaders like Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison, emerged not with bitterness, but with the resolve to heal the nation. These examples, spanning across different eras and cultures, demonstrate that unflappability is a timeless virtue, as relevant today as it was centuries ago. But what is philosophy behind these remarkable traits? At its core, remaining calm under pressure is about understanding the transient nature of our experience. It's about recognizing that both hardship and joys are passing phases, and that our reaction to these phases shape our journey. This philosophy doesn't diminish the reality of our experience, and rather empowers us to respond to them with wisdom and grace. The essence of this philosophy can be distilled into a single concept: calmness. Calmness is the ability to maintain composure and clarity of thoughts in all situations, pleasant and unpleasant. It's about finding an inner balance that remains undisturbed by highs and lows of life. This balance is not about detachment or indifference. It's about deep engagement with life coupled with serene acceptance of ever-changing nature. So, how do we develop this calm demeanor, this calmness? The path to unflappability is both mental or personal endeavor. It begins to mind with the cultivation of certain attitudes and perspective, and manifests through our action and reactions. One key strategy in developing a calm demeanor is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment, aware of ourselves and our surroundings, without judgment and distraction. By practicing mindfulness, we train ourselves to respond to situations with intention rather than react out of habits. This practice helps us to decouple our immediate emotion response from our reaction, allowing us to choose how we wish to respond. Another vital aspect is the cultivation of emotional intelligence. This involves understanding our emotions, recognizing their impact on our thoughts and behaviors, and learning to manage them effectively. Emotional intelligence enables us to navigate our emotional landscape with skill and grace, ensuring that our emotions serve us rather than control us. Additionally, developing unflappability requires us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. This perspective shift is crucial. When we view challenges as opportunities, we approach it with curiosity and openness rather than fear and resistance. This shift in perspective transforms the very nature of our experience, turning potential obstacles into stepping stones. Moreover, the art of unflappability is nurtured through the practice of resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adversities. It's about building a strong inner foundation that can withstand life's storms. With foundation is built through a combination of self-care, supportive relationship, and a strong sense of purpose. As we delve into these strategies, we begin to weave the fabric of unflappability. In our daily lives, it's a gradual process, one that requires practice, persistence, and patience. But the rewards are immeasurable. A calm demeanor not only enhances our ability to cope with stress and adversity, but also enriches us to interact with others and deepens our enjoyment of life, pleasure. In embracing the art of unflappability, we embark on the transformative journey. It's a journey that takes us to the heart of what it means to be human, to face the complexities of our life and our nature with courage and poise. As we continue on this path, we equip ourselves with the tools and insights to navigate any situation with calmness and clarity. This journey, rich with learning and growth, paves the way for the life of balance, resilience, and profound fulfillment. As we delve into the practicalities of building resilience, it becomes clear That journey of unflappability is not just a matter of mindset, but also of action. It's about intriguing daily habits and practices into our lives that fortifies our mental and emotional fortitude. These practices are the tools through which we cultivate mindfulness, enhances our emotional intelligence, and learn to overcome setbacks and failures. The cornerstone of building resilience is the establishment of the daily habits. Like the steady rhythm of a drum, these habits provide consistent beat to our days, offering structure and stability. One such habit is reflection. Taking time each day to reflect on our experience, to understand our reactions, and to learn from them is vital. These reflections can be through journaling, meditating, and simply a few moments of quiet introspection. It allows us to process our thought and emotion, gaining clarity and insight. Another crucial habit is self-care, often overlooked in our busy life. Self-care is the foundation upon which our resilience is built. It encompasses the range of practices, from adequate sleep and healthy eating to exercise and relaxation. These practices not only keep our bodies healthy, but also our minds. A healthy body provides a resilient vessel for resilient mindfulness. A concept we've touched upon is another key practice in building resilience. It's about being present in the moment, fully engaged with our current experience. Mindfulness can be cultivated through meditation, but also through simple acts like mindfulness eating, walking, and listening. It's about bringing our full attention to whatever we're done, free from distraction and judgment. This practice enhances our awareness, allowing us to respond to life challenges with intention rather than react out of habits. Emotional intelligence is equally important in building resilience. It involves recognizing and understanding our emotions and those of others. It's about developing empathy, managing our emotion, and navigating social complexities with fact and understanding. Developing emotional intelligence can be as simple as practicing active listening, being open to feedback, and being mindful of our responses in emotional situations. Overcoming setbacks and learning from failures are perhaps the most critical aspects of building resilience. Life, as we know, is not a linear journey of successes. It's punctured with failure, setbacks, and disappointment. These experiences, while often painful, are invaluable opportunities for growth. They touch us about our strengths and weaknesses, about perseverance and patience. The key is not to avoid failure, but to embrace it as a teacher. History is replete with examples of individuals who exemplified this principle. Consider Thomas Edison, whose countless failed experiments lead to groundbreaking invention, and J.K. Rowling, who faced numerous rejections before finding success with Harry Potter. These stories remind us that resilience is not about never failing, but about how we rise after we fail. This philosophy behind remaining calm under pressure and developing a calm demeanor is deeply intertwined with these practical steps. It's a philosophy that values growth, learning, and adaptation. It's about understanding the winds of life are not something to be feared, but to be navigated with skills and wisdom. In developing these strategies, we begin to weave resilience into the fabric of our being. We start to see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities to apply our newfound skills. We learn to approach life with a sense of curiosity and openness, ready to learn from whatever comes our way. As we continue on this journey, let us remember that building resilience is a countless process. It requires commitment, effort, and practice. The rewards are immense. A resilient mindset not only equips us to handle life challenges, but also enriches our experiences, deepens our relationships, and enhances our overall well-being. In embracing these practical steps, we embark on a transformative journey. A journey that takes us to a place of strength, balance, and profound fulfillment. It's a journey that not only prepares us to face the storm of life, but also to enjoy its sunshine. As we move forward, let us carry this practice with us, and integrating them to our daily lives and watching as they shape our path towards resilience and unflappability. As we delve on our path toward resilience, mastering resilience and flappability, it becomes imperative to understand the essence of living with grace and strength. This is not just about enduring life's trials, but about thriving amidst them, about facing our days not just with fortitude, but with a sense of elegance and passion. Living with grace and strength as kin to being a mighty oak tree in a storm. The winds may howl and the rains may pelt, but like the old stands firm, deeply rooted, yet flexibly enough to sway if the winds without breaking. This metaphor embodies the essence of graceful, resilient life. It's about having a strong foundation rooted in our values and beliefs, while possessing the flexibility to adapt to the ever-changing circumstances of life. Grace in the face of adversity is not a passive acceptance, but an active stance. It's about facing challenges with dignity, maintaining our composure and approaching each situation with a sense of calm and assurance. This grace is reflected in our attitude towards life, in the way we treat others, and most importantly, in how we treat ourselves. It's about being kind and compassionate, not just to others, but to ourselves, especially in the time of struggle. Strength, on the other hand, is often misconstrued as mere physical or emotional toughness. However, true strength is much more. It's the courage to be vulnerable, the power to be open to our struggles, and to resilience to rise above them. It's the inner fortitude that enables us to face its uncertainties with steady heart. Yet, their approach was always one of the nonviolence and dignity. In our times, we see this in people who overcome personal tragedies and use the experience to help others, turning their pain into a force for good. So, how do we cultivate this blend of grace and strength in our lives? It started with self-awareness, understanding our strengths and weaknesses, our values and our beliefs. This awareness forms the bedrock of our resilience, providing a firm foundation from which to face the life changes. Another key aspect is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. It's a reminder of good in our lives, even in the time of trouble. This shift in perspective is not just psychologically beneficial, but has also tangible effect on well-being. Enhancing our resilience. Emotional regulation plays a crucial role as well. It's about managing our emotions in a way that allows us to respond to situations appropriately. This doesn't mean suppressing our emotions, but understanding them, acknowledging them. This ability to regulate our emotion is a hallmark of both grace and strength. Furthermore, living with grace and strength, also embracing change and uncertainty. It's about understanding that change is the only constant in life and learning to adapt it. This adaptation is not about losing ourselves to change, but about growing with it, evolving with thoughts, beliefs, and action as our circumstances evolve. Moreover, cultivating a sense of purpose is vital. A life lived with a purpose is a life lived with clarity and focus. Our purpose acts as a compass, guiding us through life's storms, keeping us anchored in our principle and motivated in our pursuits. As we integrate this practice into our life, we begin to embody these essence of living with the grace and strength. We become like the oak tree, deep-rooted yet flexible, enduring yet beautiful. This way of living not only enables us to face life challenges, but also enriches our experiences, deepening our connections with others and enhancing our overall sense of